Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday and Happy New Year's. This is the first thing I'm doing since New Year's Eve. Uh, my arm's been bothering me a lot, and I decided to take a few days off. We were going to do Subbuteo this morning, but I decided to give my arm just one more week's of rest after seeing my therapist on Saturday. Um, um, it pushed me a little hard, so it was hurting pretty good yesterday. And this morning I woke up, I didn't sleep very well. So I said, you know something, I'm not going to push it. The league will be here. And by the way, oh my God, I saw a video where somebody absolutely copied everything that we do with our Subbuteo League. I mean, oh my God, are you that desperate for views? I mean, you're one of the biggest Subbuteo channels in the world besides me. But I just scratched my head on that one. Nevertheless, we're on to bigger and better things, and we like to do bigger and better things. Okay, so we'll be back next week. I made the thing, and I held it out till yesterday, and then this morning when I woke up, I decided, okay, we'll push it off till next week. So it's been a rough go since the arm's been hurt, but that's neither here nor there. Today I want to start getting together something that I'm interested in. I don't know if the rest of you will be interested in it, but it is. Let's go over here. Okay, there we go. It's a game. I actually have 3 boxes of this. Oh, let me move this over. I tell you, I'm all out of whack today. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Wife said don't get those racks over there, but listen, you're going to see how it is in real life. Great game. This is a great little set. The reason I'm going to do things the way I'm going to do is this is my extra set. And I've got 3 sets of this. So I'm going to build like a huge armada for a couple of different sides. And we're going to mess around with this. I do have a couple things that we are going to do in addition to my vision of what I want to do with this, because I really want this to be the way it was back in the 90s. We're gonna go through these a little bit. I'm going to show you how to use contrast paints on some of these. I'm going to do a couple things that are kind of a no-no for me, but we're going to do it anyways. And the reason being is what I'm attempting to do here. It's more to get a vision of what I wanted to do. And also, I'm kind of also at the same time working on something, trying to work on something. I was able to find this, which was kind of neat. The Spartan Scenics, if you remember, Firestorm Armada was a very, very good game. But I have this asteroid set, and I have something in my head, so I want to go down, and we're going to throw these together as well. I got to get some glue, number one, so we can glue it together. Very sticky stuff. All right. Leroy, what's up? Hope you're feeling better in 2021. I wish I would. I'll tell you, the most frustrating thing here is not feeling as good as I was hoping I would. Really struggling, really struggling, but we'll make it happen. But we will be back next week. I even talked to the therapist. She says she feels I can use the left hand a lot more next week. So we will, and we'll be back. I'd rather be at full strength when we play Subbuteo, because we do it better than anybody else. There you go. All right. So, why do I have these glasses? Okay, well, that's all right. We'll deal with it. Let's go down to the table. Enough talking. This isn't going to be horribly long. This is going to be... let me get this moved over here. You can tell I was completely prepared. But these asteroids are just cool. All right? And they come on these bases. Now, the way I figure it and the way I want to do it, I'm going to show you guys, is that a lot of these asteroids, which are really cool. Have I said that? Oh, look at that. And then you got one that has like a little base on it, which is really cool. So what I want to do here is I just want to glue these stands in, because I'm going to spray paint. I'm going to spray paint the stands as well as the asteroids. See, that's going to sit like that. So I'm not worried about got the wrong glue. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Grabbed it with the wrong hand. There we go. So all we're going to do is we're just going to very quickly, and I'll show you how to do these in part 2, because there's going to have to be a part 2, because I'm not going to be able to paint all these things today. What did I do with my clippers now? Oh, there they are. Sorry. All right, so let's just quickly do this, and I'm going to show you. There we go. All right, boom. Just like that. That's all you got to do. Move it off to the side. And what you want to do, and I'll show you how at the end here, everything that will kind of get done. I don't know why they did this, and why they just made it like an even harder project than it needed to be, but whatever. Really cool asteroids, and we're going to get them all. We're just going to spray paint them black, and then we're going to kind of just shade them in and out. This is kind of cool because all you got to do is, these are just so hard to grab things, and I'm going to just throw a little glue there, all right. So the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to use these smaller ones. Ouch. Okay, you don't want to go in there. Okay, let's try that side. Okay, there we go. To go with some of the bigger ones, so then I'll put this in here like so. Well, that was the idea. Oh boy. So some of this stuff really, this is why Spartan went out of business. They've got to make it harder than it has to be. Alright, that one doesn't work. We'll find one. Or we'll have to grind one out. Alright, that's good. And then we'll just put a little that in there. Hopefully that one will fit. Wow. I mean, how do you just do this? Okay. And then we'll have that with a bigger one right here. But of course, you've got to glue these things in, which doesn't make much sense if you ask me. Pedro, how are you? Good to see you. See, you're up to an arm and a half now. Yeah, I'm trying. Been one aiming things for a while. Progress. Also great to see Silent Death on your table. Yeah, probably one of the most unsung games. Ice made a lot of great games. They really did. You think about the there's a lot out there that they actually did. Hold on here. Let me just get these things glued in here. This will be pretty quick. So, and then we'll get over to the ships, because I want to show you some of the ships and why I did what I did. All right, let's just get that there, and we'll get these out of the way here. All right, because after all, what we want to do is we want to get these asteroids ready. Because the asteroids are going to play a big part in space battles. I always liked using asteroids as interference and stuff like that, and terrain, and they really do help the thing along. Okay. Wow. I should have trimmed that a little bit. Let's see if I can do it with this arm. There we go. I do miss Spartan games. I just wish, it's a shame. Because if you really think about it, Dystopian Wars was actually a very, very, very good game. And so was Firestorm Armada. Just sometimes things don't take. Okay, so we're going to move this stuff all out of the way here. And then you have all these smaller ones that you're just going to kind of put together. All right. So our asteroid field will take care of that. All right, let me put this on top of here because that's a new glue. I got a whole bunch of new glues yesterday. All right, so let's take a look at these sprues. All right, now I primed these on the sprue, and the reason is I kind of want to think things out a little bit on how I want to make squadrons and things like that. And you get 48 ships in and it's all the same thing. So how do I want to go about this? That's really what I kind of want to figure out in my head. And okay, we'll come over here. As you can see, they all match up. And you could do it however you want to do it. It's just, you know, what do you want to do here? Now, if we go to the book, which we're going to in a minute, let's come up top here. All right, so they have some nice art on the side, which I really like for the benders and the darts and stuff like that. So can you duplicate that? Here, I'm going to show you guys. Forgive me, one arm. So as you can see, you kind of have a blueprint of what you want to do here. So you pick out, and then you just, if you want to color scope it to that, you can. Which we can make this real easy because the nice thing about it, and that's exactly what we're going to do, if you bear with me for a second, is that we have contrast paints. And they do a fantastic job. So now we just pick out the ones that are going to be, that we want to make red, and we're going to paint them all in our contrast paints. We're going to let those dry. And I'm going to do it on here for a reason, because I kind of want to feel things out. So I do have 3 more sets, and then I know it's double work to cut them off the sprue and then have to touch them up. It is what it is, you know. But for me, I'm just trying to get an idea of what I want to do, how I want to do it, and things like that, because I have a lot of ships that I have to take care of. I probably have about almost 250 ships that we're going to go through. But the best thing about it is that we have these contrast paints that really cut a lot of time off. All right. So essentially, let's start with. Okay, let me move these out of the way. And we're going to go sprue by sprue, which is the best way to do it. So you've got your Nighthawk here. Oh no, that's not your Nighthawk. Where's the Nighthawk? Am I right or wrong? Hold on. Okay, that's Lancer. That's your Cosmos. That's your Nighthawk. Turn it the right way, Ron. Okay, so we have a Nighthawk. Where's our Hellbender? There's our Hellbender. Okay, so let's just see how this goes in here. All right, I'm going to take some Blood Angel Red. I really think that will be nice and quick, and it'll really go in there nice. At least I think. Doesn't mean I'm right all the time. Okay, and well, I'm right some of the time. You gotta forgive me because I'm trying to paint with my bad hand, and when I tell you I am just in a bad way, folks. Okay, this contrast stuff is just really fantastic because it cuts a lot of time off things. All right, I'm gonna move that in there. I'm just trying to get a feel for that. Of course, we have the Hellbender here. That we're going to do the same thing. If you have a little bit of excess, don't worry about it. Just move it over here. And I really just want to get underneath. I'm looking more for coverage and to see how much of an idea I've got here. we're going to do there's going to be 4 ships here that are going to actually be red on these sprues. And this is going to make it so easy because detailing these are just going to be like lickety split. Now the bases that are for these, what I want to do and how I want to do it is I'm going to just put stars on them. So I'm going to make, they're black anyways, so they really, really work well. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. And I got to get my arm anchored a little bit, or else I'm going to be struggling here because this is quite painful. All right, so you see how that contrast really gets in there, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. All right, now you have to watch with contrast because even though I primed these ahead of time because they were all silver, it will pull back on you, surprisingly. It will pull back on you. I've seen it beat up, and for me that's just a weird thing onto itself. All right, so we're going to get that nice and done. And the nice thing about it is this is a quick, easy way. We want to get these. What's the most important thing? Getting it to the play field, right? Right? Am I right? All right. And this is a project that I've been really anxious to do. And hey, it's a new year. Why don't we start this project? And this will be just a blast. You can find a lot of this on eBay. And there's a lot of it on eBay. Get yourself a Metal Express box. They're affordable. They're actually cheaper than what you would pay for something new today. Honestly. And I highly suggest this. I wish this game would come. Well, I believe there's a website somebody had told me out there. And again, I'm just trying to get a feel for what I want to do here. All right. So we did the Nighthawk. What's the other one that we want to do here? The Salamander. A Salamander. Salamander. Where's the Salamander? I believe, no, that's not the Salamander. That's the Salamander. There we go, right next to it. All right. And we're going to have all these stand out. We're going to detail them up nice and shade them and really just make these stand out. Now, again, like I said, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck to do it this way. But I promise you, it's going to be worth it in the long run. Let's see. Glowing Turtle. Hey, Rob. Hope everyone is well. Thank you. I'd probably paint them as outrageously bright as I could. There's no camouflage in space. That's very correct, John. Richard, how are you? I bought the Silent Death starter box after watching your previous video on Silent Death. Richard, I promise you, like I promised everything else, that we're going to get these going, and these contrast paints are going to make this very quick, and then we're going to start playing this. I love space combat, and we got those beautiful maps, and I got the nice plexiglass that I could put it underneath. We can have a lot of fun with this. Might even get Mo in on it. Have Mo just play as something else. Just want to do something different. Everybody's, the other night I saw that video and I was just like, everybody's always trying to do or copy each other, whatever. I'm gonna just go outside the box and do my own things. All right, so let's do this. All right, so that's all the red that I want to do right now. Well, I'm going to push this one over to the side, and we're going to get these other couple of sprues done too. See, because they're all on the same sprue. Isn't that awesome? And then again, when I cut them off, I'll touch them up. But right now, I'm just trying to manufacture, kind of figure out what I want to do. Is it going to work? I went out and just sprayed it to make it easier because my hand, I can't take the little pieces and just spray them individually. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing it on here. And then if I don't like what I'm doing, I can also respray it also. Again, it's what do you see in your head? What do you envision? I don't even know what I envision anymore. I'm gonna have fun doing it. That's for doggone sure. That's for doggone sure. These contrast paints really help you, especially when you're injured like I am. John says, Melanie says, how's the arm? Oh, it's hurting, Melanie. I'll tell you, the more therapy, the more it hurts. But yesterday I had a tough night for the first time in a while because I did too much. The kids and I was going to do it on camera, and I just said, you know something, I'm just going to do something with the kids. Just do something with the kids. And we played Kingdom Hearts Talisman. And I got to tell you, I was kind of shocked. It was actually pretty good. There were just a couple things that kind of, I went, what? And even the kids, who are huge Talisman fans. I mean, that is their favorite game that they ever played with me. And, they're not gamers or anything like that. They're more video gamers than anything else. And they really liked it because, number one, they love Kingdom Hearts. They're more video game kids than anything else, like I said. They kind of scratched their head because the way the game ends. You don't have to finish the game to win the game. You don't have to be the one to finish it. So it's got this weird ending, and there's no villain at the very end. So, well, that's kind of cool in a way. I think, and it speeds up the game a lot because when we sit and we play this, it's about 6-7 hours because we have everything for Talisman. So it was really kind of weird how this all progressed. Now I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to cut these out and just go over these a bit and touch them up and stuff in certain areas, because obviously you're gonna cut them off the sprue. But like I said, I'm doing this because of the arm, and I don't suggest you guys doing this. I suggest getting these on the bases and doing it that way. For me, in case I didn't like what I saw, I wanted to leave it on the sprue so I could work on it later. Okay, we're going to lean this one. Oh, I got that box right there. There we go. Alright, did I get that on the box? No, I did not. Alright, so we got a couple. And as you can see, all these sprues, really, really helpful how you do this. They put everything in the same area. Very unsung company. Very unsung. Talisman is great. I learned of it back in college. Many, many years ago. Yeah, it's old. It's old. It's something that has been passed down from generation with my family now. I've been passing it down to all the kids. Making them play it. Okay, that one there. And like I said, I don't mind cutting it off and touching it up later. Right now, I'm just trying to get all these sprues kind of painted with a base color, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start to highlight. Like I said, this is going to be part one. We've got a lot of things to cover, and this is one project that I'm very excited about doing in the new year. This is one of the things I was looking at all the shelves, and I went, yep, something? I said I was going to do this. This is old school. I've got 250 ships to do, and I'm going to do it. We're going to get it to the table quickly, because I do want to get this to the table very quickly, and we'll have some fun with it. We'll definitely have some fun with this. You really want to make sure that you cover these ships very, very well. Alright. You really do. Talisman is okay. Melanie said that. My friend ages ago painted his ships black with stars. Was rather silly. as the only one having trouble finding their ships were the gamer pilots. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I kind of, especially when I'm playing, let's face it, we do everything by ourselves here on the mighty tabletop world. And just feels good to try to paint again. I did that Aliens game and I paid for it dearly. But just doing a little at a time. I've got to take breaks when it's time to take breaks. And that's the thing I got to learn along the way. That when I fatigue, just stop. And this is a long road for me. This has been 2 months of hell. The channel suffered for it, and I apologize for that. But we do the best we can. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. What do they say? Tortoise always wins eventually. Something to that. All right. Let's turn this over. There's a few areas I missed. Probably did the same thing over there too. So I'm going to grab those and just kind of look around. Anyways, like I said, I've got to I'll put this over here. There we go. After I get this one, I'll touch up everything else. And then we'll move on to our next color. And you see how quick this is if you just take your time and do it. You get a decent ship out of it just with the contrast. But the nice thing is that, if you detail these correctly, oh man, these just stand out on your table. They really do. They really do. All right. First time live. Well, welcome, Jake. Good to see you. Hey, Rob. Here's the Metal Express URI. I hope this helps. Yes, I do have the Metal Express too. I wish I can go dig it out, but it's on another shelf way over on the other side, and I got a whole bunch of stuff all over the place because we got a lot of stuff in. But I would show you the Metal Express box, which is just really cool because, hey, who doesn't like metal ships? I mean, really. I mean, here's the thing. It feels like you have something, That's the one thing I always liked about the metal minis. Are they as detailed? Well, maybe not. But this was a very nice, affordable edition. And you can get them cheap on eBay, like I said. And they also, I believe there's... Oh, is it the Metal the Express? Is that oh, goodness. There's a place where you can buy extra ships and stuff like that. I forgot where. First of all, this game is so old. And for me to actually have stuff on the sprues tells you what a problem I have. That I never get, not that I don't get things done. It's just, I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of old stuff that, like I have a sealed copy of the original Necromunda and Gorkamork. I've got a lot of old sealed stuff. And I just want to get it open and start, because, you're not going to live forever. Jeez, I don't want to take this stuff to my grave. I mean, it's my dream to get it all done. I think that's every gamer's dream, though, isn't it? See if you can get it all finished and painted and put together. There goes Melanie with the metal stuff. Can you even still buy this? I did a quick shirt and no availability. You can get it on eBay and it's affordable. It's not what people consider a very collectible game, I don't know why. I think it's one of the better space games out there. But you can get it second hand, and trust me, it's glorious. Okay, that's a spot I missed. Just looking here, looking there. Yeah, right in the front there, and in the back end. All right. I'm just going over all these sprues very quickly, making sure I know I got to go over them again, but I rather not have to go crazy. All right. Just want to make sure I even this out nicely. There we go. Boom. All right. So I'm going to move that over there. All right, so I'm going to clean off this brush, hopefully. And then I kind of want to think, what's the next one I want to do? Well, I got those pit vipers and thunderbirds, and those are going to be green. So we're going to pull out a kind of a bright, but not a super bright. Warp lightning would not do it. I want a green, but I think this might do. I think I might go with a militarium green. I think that'd be really kind of cool because you do it with gold highlights like they show on this thing. Boom. That's going to stick out. I'm going to show you in a second here. I could use the good hand. The shake and bake. Zablik, what's up? How's the hand? Oh, I feel like crap. No feel. None. Sable stuff acquired beyond life expectancy. What? David says, hi Rob, Happy New Year, and hope all is well with your family. Thank you. Stuff acquired beyond life expectancy. Ah, Sable, get it. Ah, nice one, my brother. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Okay, I've got to go to a bigger brush because I'm starting to get a little fatigued here. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this. You're gonna see the whole life of this. And hey, it may not be popular. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about getting it done, playing it, and having a good time. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you don't, boy, did I make a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I think. And this is why I do things the way I do it. The dart, the thunderbird, the lance. Oh, the lance would be nice because you can add like little blue highlights. I wonder if I should go with that. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm going to put this over here for a minute because we got to keep you guys involved, right? Hang on there. All right, we got the. Let me see if I can do it with the super camera. Okay, see. Okay, so over there you see the pit viper. All right, and then the lance right there. The dart right there, and then the thunderbird. So I'm trying to go with the box scheme. I think that'd be really kind of cool to keep up with that. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here very quickly. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go that. Orc flesh? Do you think orc flesh would be too... Plague bear flesh would not be cool, even though it would be cool. Warp lightning. Boy, I wonder. Yeah, because if you do warp lightning with the blue outside and the icy blue, yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Nobody can hear you scream in space, anyways. All right, let's give this a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. Oh wow, I've never opened this, so I don't even know what we're gonna get. But hey, that's why we do what we do, right? All right, first thing is that is. All right, let's identify the ones that we're going to be doing. So it's going to be this dude here. So let's just see how this looks on here. All right. Is it? I don't know. I kind of maybe yeah. I like it because because when we put we're going to do gold trim on some of these. I think it'll work. I think it'll work. I think that'll work. What do you guys think? Let me know. That's a kind of a cool green for shit. All right, here. Let me get a little more involved here. All right, I'm going to move this a little bit more there. Okay, there we go. I think that works. I really do. So, that along with the pit viper here. That's the pit viper. Okay. Boom. Let me see. Okay, so we got the lance, the pit viper, the dart, which I believe is that right there. Yep, that's the dart. And I'm trying to do this with a bad hand, so please forgive me if you're just tuning in and you have no idea what's going on here. And then the Thunderhawk. Thunderhawk is that one right there. Alright, there we go. Very colorful. Very colorful. But it's how we're going to put them to work. Trust me. I've got a plan. You just got to stick with the channel and understand that we always have a plan. Alright, there. Oh, yeah, there's the dart there. So I'll turn this over. I'll do the dart first. There we go. It's the highlights that are really going to make this thing stand out. Alright. And the Thunderhawk. Because that with the gold trim, oh man, it's gonna be butsy. The metallic trim. That's where we're gonna get a lot. Gonna get a lot of feel from this. All right. Let me make sure because I don't want it to double back again. And then all we're trying to do is get base coats. It's a project that we've been very excited about. That's why we named it. Silent Death Project starts with our new year. New year of the channel. Done enough talking. Let's get to doing. Right? Right? Am I right? Zebulon's Holiday Flotilla. Looks like a fun game. It's a very fun game. I've played it. I played it for years. I remember I played it at a place in Connecticut, and the place was called Dragon's Lair. Now this is going back 1,000 years. All right, to the beginning of time, I believe. It was such a cool place. I miss it. Because there's no place down here to do any of these cool things. All right, so let's get this one aside. All right, I'm gonna put that one right there. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. Whoa. Sorry. Is that peeling away there? So you got to keep an eye on these paints because they're very, very, very tricky. All right. So again, whoop. If you do it smart and fast, if you got good hands, know some Weisenheimer is going to say, well, why'd you do it that way? Dude, chill. Like I said, I'm doing this a reason because of my hand. Let it go. Let it go. I'm going to let it go. You should too, right? Because we always get wise comments. But I delete them. They think they're getting away with it. You know, they think they're telling me something. I just don't care. I just don't care. Dart. There we go. We get that dart in there. There we go. Years ago, you sold me on a game called Fallen Lands. That is my favorite subject, dystopian post-U.S. America. It's a very great game, John. Thank you. What are they screening in space? Oh my God, rose colors. Well, hey, listen. Everybody's looking for like camouflage in space. The one I'm actually thinking of doing like a white one. A set of white. I don't know. Definitely got to get some different ships out here for sure. But these are just the starter ships. These are the starter ships. And like I said, all we want to do is just kind of get them where we need to get them. That's it. Come on. Come on. Boom, boom, boom. And then when you highlight them, that's when they're really going to stick out. That's when things really, really start to pop on them. But getting a good base on them is really key here. And this is looking pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with it. So let's just get this. I'll just put that over there. Sorry, don't mean to cut in front of you guys. And then let's get back to work here. Move that contrast paint around. Don't be afraid to move it around. Make sure you get it the way you want it in there. Right? It's got to be the way you want it, not the way anybody else wants it. The bigger ships I'm going to make white. These little scout type of ones I'm trying to do them like on the box, because I think on the box they're just kind of cool. They look cool on the box. And you'll see how it'll stick out. Not stick out, but it'll actually look kind of cool. Hopefully. Nothing's guaranteed here. Nothing's guaranteed. But you may have something else in your mind if you decide to go out and get this little masterpiece. And it is a masterpiece. Another great game from ICE. I loved so much that they did. They're a great little company. I think the thing that hurt them is that they came out with a lot of stuff right during the height of a couple of big games from GW. And if GW is clicking on all cylinders, nobody else makes money. Nobody else makes money. That's why I can never understand that company at times. Oh, it's doing really well. Let's mess around with it. Whew. All right, Gab, hold on. Hold on, Gabby. My little girl, Gabby. the puppy girl. All right. Now there's a way for you to do white ships, and I'll show you. I'll show that to you. You got to make sure you have some airbrush cleaner, though. You got to make sure you have airbrush cleaner, and we'll save that probably for another day. All right. I will definitely show you how. I'll put that right there for now. Let's bring in these guys. Alright, let's do that. Let's make sure we got that. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so this here. Whoa. Heavy there. What's wrong with me? I can't judge anything either. That is something that's driving me crazy. It's just got this metal thing on and it's just awful. Try not to buy and paint that comes in a pot. Just annoying. That's what John said. Alright, there we go. And what was the other one? Okay, yep. And just getting these covered to start with. That's key. Whoa, I almost knocked that over. Oh boy, that would have been a disaster. It would have been the worst stream ever. Make sure you get every spot that you possibly can, even though you know you got to cut these off. But again, I know that. But the contrast paint really, you know, especially when you're trying to do something quickly, it helps you out. Takes a little while to dry, which is fine. When it dries, bingo, you're off and running. And then you can, you can get in all that, all those things that you want to get in there. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Zippity-doo-dah. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Is that the last sprue? Sure is. Sure is. I'm just going to double check. So I don't have to double back. Which I have to double back, but not the way I want to double back. Because some of the joints are, I'm going to be painting over that with something different anyways. So it's not bad to do these on the sprue. And unfortunately I have to do it because of my stupid arm, which is just annoying anyways. Alright, whoops. Boy, I can't get anything done correctly today. Keep on banging and everything. Okay, let's get that out of the way without hitting the camera again. Clean off that brush, close that up. What I like to do, see, I don't have any of the bigger ships here, because those are the ones I like to make white and stuff like that. But Now some of the colors I don't like they're, I'm going to show you in a second here. Let's go to our camera here, and I'm going to pull that back. And Cosmos, which is the one on the end there in blue. Oh, that's okay. I like the Blizzard, kind of. I think a blue and the... I kind of like... Oops. The one in the middle here, which is the Teal Hawk. I like the lighter blue on the Spirit Rider. Unless I go with the Talon. I make the Talons white. They would look kind of cool white. I could do that. And the way I do that is you try to pull out the detail. And it depends on how much of the ship has a lot of detail. If it has a lot of detail, it's worth doing. I say. I say. Alright, well, we're going to go with a blue anyways. No, I don't want that. Leviathan blue. Alright, let's give that a whirl. I think that's a home run looking to happen. So, where do we start with? Yeah, I think I'm going to go blue on all those. And I think it's dark enough where it won't be too it won't stand out too much. Let's find out. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to start with, we have our Spirit Rider here, and Cosmos on the same sprue. So let's see how this works. Boy, I don't like that. I think that's a little bit too dark. Hold on. As I start moving it around, I start liking it a little bit more. Only because I know I can lighten it. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with it. Because of what I can do with it afterwards. Alright, let's... The Blizzard. That's the Blizzard right there. Yeah, alright. It's starting to grow on me. I just think there's things I can do with this. There's things I can do with this. And now what's the last one? Yeah, the Teal Hawk. Alright. I'll go with it. I'm going to go with it. Only because we'll go teal over the top. The lighter color will really make this thing pop. So you have the dark underneath. Yeah, alright. I'm good with this. Right now it just looks like, you know, an array of just senseless colors. Trust me. We're on this. We're on this, folks. Stay with me. And then when we go to the Metal Express, watch what we do. Boom, boom, boom. And this is where we're going to really get this to stand out. Even though I think on the next sprue I'm going to try a couple of different colors. Yeah. There we go. All right, let's put that one over here for now. Oops. All right, put that there. And I'm actually going to wipe off this brush a bit. All right. I thought this would be just a hair lighter. I think it's just a hair too dark. That's okay. We can adjust. Let's see what we have here, though. No, that won't work. Ultramarine blue might be too blue. Ultramarine. I got another one of those. Stylish purple. No. I say. Never use that. Can't see myself using that. Space Wolf Gray. Boy, that would actually be kind of cool. Or this. You know what? Let's go for it. What's the worst that's going to happen? We got to paint over them. And we make the darker ones leaders. That's all. Oh, come on, hand. All right, let's take a look. Oh, sorry about that again. Getting in your way. All right, so I don't know. Honestly, I like that for this one here, because I don't want to make that one like a teal. I mean, like a tan. I think that's overkill. Let's. This one here, that'll work for. Since I got the paint out, I might as well just go all the way with this. It's a little bit of a different look. Make sure you move this around. It'll really make a difference. Alright. Let me just do this one here. I've been training myself for 3 months now, because in tonsillitis 2 months ago, lifting going to start again slowly tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. I'm still going to the gym like an idiot. My wife gets so annoyed with me. She really does. I'm not using this arm, but I'm just trying to do as much cardio as I can. Working one side of my body, legs. It's like every day's leg day. It's alright. It's just one of those things. Alright, let's put that over there. That one's done. So we're going to put that over there without hitting the camera. All right. Space Wolf Gray. Don't like it at all. I don't like it. Well, I mean, it's good for this one particular standout ship because I got an idea what I want to do with it. But other than that, it's not very attractive, folks. All right. There we go. Put that over there without hitting the thing. But I don't like it for a whole bunch of ships. I do like it just for the one ship. Alright. Instead of going a teal on that shit. I mean, like a Xandri dust on it. No. Or snakebite leather. And there's no camouflage in space. We know that. Alright. Put that there. Alright. Move that around a bit. And boom. Done. Alright. Now, let's try the ultramarine blue. Let's try the ultramarine blue. Let's see if that is going to sit up for us a bit. Alright. And, alright, let's see how this works. Hopefully, this is going to be what I'm looking for. I don't want it overpowering, which I have a feeling it will be. Yeah, well, it's no different than the other color. It's a little lighter. It's workable. It's workable. It's workable. All the blues seem the same. That's the weird thing with the contrast. And then, whoop. But trust me, we are going to go over this. This is just a nice base on here. That's all I want to use it for. It's just going to be a nice base. Jeez. Oh, Louise. Let the paint do the work. Alright. Alright, there we go. Get that in there. Boom. And get that in there. And away we go. Oh, puppies are barking. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 12. Supposed to go with the wife. I'll take care of that in a minute. Alright, there we go. And that is our base color on everything there. So now we have all this. Once it dries, we're going to come back, and that's exactly what we're looking for. I know it looks like a you know, like a whole mess there, but it's when we add, we're going to add the highlights and the washes, and that's what's, and we're going to dry brush a little bit, and you're going to see how these are all going to just come together. You know, just adding the detail in and stuff like that. And I think we're going to do that tomorrow. So we're going to let these dry for sure. And then we'll also be working on our asteroids. Remember, we got all these asteroids that we just glued up, so we want to get those done. So I want to get all the ships done by tomorrow, and then hopefully Wednesday do a live play. Wouldn't that be fun? I think so. I think so. I think that'd be a lot of fun for sure. All right, there we go. So just a nice look at how quickly you can use the contrast paints to get the bases. And if you look at some of the art and stuff like that, you'll see that we have a really good base, and that we are going to be really making these shine. And you'll see exactly where I'm going to go with some of these very, very, very soon. All right, so we got all our base paints on. We were on for about an hour, which wasn't bad, I think. All right, where we got to spend some time, which is good. And just a game that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. And if this is something that interests you, you can find this on eBay. It's very easy. Look for the Metal Express box. It is called Silent Death: The Next Millennium. Look for the deluxe edition or the Metal Express edition, which both of them are fantastic. There's 1,000 books out there for it. It's you can get it on RPG, Drive-Through RPG. I highly suggest it. Again, there's all kinds of scenario stuff, all kinds of different ships that you can out there. There's still people that are making ships out there for this. So this game has a lot of life. It's just you got to bring it to the forefront. You're gonna have people find and see it, and I think that's the most important part. All right, listen. I love you all. Be good. Have a great day today. All right, and we will see you tomorrow at some point. Okay, and we'll have some fun. We'll get this done. I got a therapy appointment, and I got an appointment with the dogs because it's time for your annual checkup. So there we go. And then after that, we'll be back on, and we'll get going on this. We'll have a lot of fun with it. I'm telling you right now. Right now, it looks like a mess, but trust me, we're going to get it going. Yep, definitely. Our Drive-Through RPG has the card stock ships. Yeah, you can play it with card stock ships. I mean, there's nothing saying that you have to have the miniatures. You know, it's kind of nice. All right. So, until next time, it is your very, very old pal, Rob. We will definitely see you next time, and that'll be tomorrow. And I'll show you how this all comes together. We got the basis of it. We'll get it all figured out. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy the last week of football if you're a football fan. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.